from Texas Station in Las Vegas. We're here for today's title matches. In our JBT event here at Texas, 8-year-old Avery Domagine has been the leader for 7 out of the 8 rounds. She was your top seed heading into today. She's playing on Kyle Rendon, the number 2 seed. The two are far and away the number 1 and 2 bowlers. And Avery has impressed everyone today with really good form for any age, let alone an 8-year-old. Qualified first today at plus 309, outscored a fairly high-scoring field today. Rendon not far behind at 255. He caught Avery in round 6, and Avery retook the lead for round 7 and 8. Holds that form, needs that to slide in the 10-pin, and it does. That's her second 10-pin conversion of the match. And as it stands, she trails on the scoreboard by 2 pins, but she is getting 59 pins a handicap. Kyle's got to win this match by 60 to win it all. And they're essentially tied through 4 frames, so Kyle's got his work cut out for him against a tough cookie here in Ms. Domagine. She's cranking a couple arrows on the lane. She's got more hook than Nick has on lane 52 right now. We'll talk about that later on. Scratch bowling at semifinals. They're in endless 10th. If you strike on the last ball, you can continue striking. In an attempt to catch up, but Pollock is trailing Ryan Lee by a lot. That ball's going to hook right into the 2 pins. No problem at all. Back-to-back spares. She's developing a fan club here around us. If your last name is not Rendon, you're right now a fan of impressive Avery, but Kyle's been impressive too. Through a 279 scratch game in game 5 to put himself in contention and never really was anywhere near being eliminated since then. Kyle, unlike so many of the guys, goes very down and in, very low rev rate, relies on ball speed and accuracy to move those pins around. Certainly did today. Came in at 177, an average just shy of 230 for the first 5 games. Had a lot of high-scoring tournaments lately. That's sort of the general pattern. Tour-wide this time of year. Generally, the season starts pretty easy, then works its way towards hard at main event, kind of cycles back easy again, and then we get pretty darn challenging when it gets to be invitational and summer tournament time of year. Nice spare though from Rendon. Leads by 3 now. But needs to make up all the handicap in half the remaining game. Certainly can be done. It's going to be wide right. When you throw the ball with very little rotation like he does, the shoulder alignment is super, super important. And if his right shoulder is opened up at all, for whatever reason, the ball is definitely not going to hit the head pin. And that's the case that time for him. It can be caused by fast feet, by a number of different things. And it happened twice in a row for him right then. And that's big trouble as he gives some pins away. Now 93 through 6, and Avery's got a chance to take the lead scratch. She can scratch out a couple more marks right here.
Right here.
What?
She's such a good bowler.
Oh, that one's wide right. Oh, look at it wheel back. Peels off the 1 board. Woo! One of the nice things about being 8 and doing this is you really don't focus on the details of the game, so you're not overthinking out there. You're just throwing the ball the only way you know how, and that can massively be an advantage to perhaps some teenage kid who outthinks himself on the lanes. Look at that. Oh! Give her 3 in a row. A little smile on her face, as there should be. That's 5 marks in 6 frames for her right now. Has made the top 5 before, finished in 3rd place in Tucson in January. Did pretty well at main event as well. All the basic fundamentals are right there.
Baby. Cheese shot.
Oh.
Come on, cover it up.
She's got She's got fundamentals that you would teach any bowler. Pops is teaching him right.
Even still, it's reactive to 10.
Stay right, stay right. Atta girl.
Nicely done. She will go back and get her accolades from her fans. A couple cameras pointed her direction. She has no problem with that. Brendan's going to do a ball change. Yeah, wow. That sure looked like a good ball change. He had some rotation on that one, and the ball wheeled up right into the pocket. So the reason Ryan Lee just ran into camera there is that was his second ball in the 10th. So now he cannot endless 10th. He's going to be stuck at 220 whatever. So Pollock's going to have a chance without wondering if Lee can retake the lead. Because Lee's going to be stuck whatever game he has. Brendan would really love to catch a double here to get back in it, but instead comes up high, and he's in bad shape right now. So Ryan finishes at 227. Even though Nick can happen in endless 10th. Even though Nick can only strike out for 203, he hasn't lost this match even if he doesn't strike on this ball. Kyle just surprising miss there in the 8th frame, and Avery's about to have a free ride. So Nick doesn't have to strike on this ball, but it's a much easier path for him if he does. Okay, so now because he struck there, he must strike on the next two. As Avery, a little wash up there. So now Nick must strike on the next 2, 3, 4, 5 shots in order to win the match. Is how that plays out over there. 2 on this lane and then alternating lanes for 3 more. See how Avery goes about this washout?
Come on, wheel. Hit him thin.
All right, all right, come on.
So trading open frames in the 8th, but she still leads this match by 7 pins with 2 frames to go and getting 59. We're calling it. Up, and the church is going to end it. And Ryan Lee's going to move on to the title match. Out here for vacation. She's out here to take your dough.
Take my dough?
Well,
Everybody does today.
second person plural.
I pay taxes.
Thank you, Sam. Well, so it'll be Lee and Tez in the title match. In scratch, it'll be Avery Domagin taking it home in handicap for her first career win.
Oh, took it, darn it.
Oh
my God!
What was that?
There's a lot of oil in the middle today, sir.
I know, it did, didn't
There's a puddle of oil in the middle today, sir.
Oh, okay. It looks like it, at least on that shot anyway.
Tell her to tell her.
That's right. Excellent tournament for Kyle Rendon, but it's going to be in a runner-up scenario there. Be proud of himself, but he ran himself into an 8-year-old buzzsaw. So that means she was born in 2009, 8? That's ridiculous, whatever that is.
September, it's even better.
Yeah. I think we got a natural on our hands.
Coming out with Danielle McEwen.
Well, it's been a parade of female talent ever since our very first season, starting with Shannon Pulowski year 1 and on up from there. Every reason to believe that this could be the next one. And if that's the case, we'll remember this video a very long time. I'm very proud that we called Cortez's first title as, oh, look out, this could be the guy that dethrones Kyle King. Watch that video. It's pretty, I mean, we sound like geniuses, but I guess we could have said it about anybody. We knew early on that the signs were all there.
The signs are there, the stars are pointing in the right direction.
Without question.
It wasn't a cloudy night.
No. Thank you. And she's got herself a victory lap on international web TV.
Yeah, pass from scratch.
Of course. Of course you're going to carry the Brooklyn. Yep, she's going to win the match straight up.
Wow, that's so impressive. I'm so scared of
The winner of Cortez and Ryan will take on Avery for the actual title today.
Yeah.
Nice bowling, sir.
That was it. That second.
Well, you never had the right lane.
Gary.
Oh!
Put the bubble in the 10.
Girl.
Endless 10.
Hey, tomorrow she's bowling scratch.
You better believe it.
Oh, man.
She's bowling scratch.
Well, what she ain't doing is bowling at 112 tomorrow, I'll tell you that.
She's coming for Tez.
Cortez is like my 16 titles. It's like
This maybe she's the one to pass him. I always say that whoever's going to pass Tez in titles is out there bowling right now. We just don't know who it is. And we don't know who it is yet. Get cracking, Sam.
I got
Start
a couple
bowling
more
scratch.
years. A couple more years.
For the strikeout.
Good shot, Ed.
Strikeout.
Let's give it to her.
Come on, get up.
Oh, what a performance. 173 scratch for a brand new champion
Destroy anybody.
and a proud papa. How about that? Any age, any average, every age, every average. Wave to the camera, kiddo. You're a JBT champion. There you go.